Friends, I Digvijay Charan welcome all of you in this session of Astrology. Friends, you might have seen in the horoscope retrograde planets. As I have written here, Jupiter with R in the bracket with retrograde. I have written here Saturn with R in bracket retrograde. For Venus, I didn't write R. R is present here, Jupiter in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde. Venus is direct. Now retrograde in Hindi means Vakri. Now what it means, that I will explain you. Here there are three axes in which planets are moving. In the first axis I have shown Earth here. The first dot is Earth, on which we live, and the second axis is a planet moving. For example, Mercury or Jupiter, any planet you consider. Next axis, some other planet is moving. If you compare the three axes, all planets are moving forward. No planet moves in backward direction. Every planet moves only in forward direction on its own axis. Now, since we are born on the earth, so at the time of birth, the horoscope is prepared and the placement of the planets are indicated in the horoscope. Now on the earth, when somebody is born, at that time, if a planet is behind the earth, on its axis, it is called retrograde. And if a planet is ahead of the earth, it is called direct. I repeat, the first dot here indicates earth. The second dot, which is behind the earth on its axis, is retrograde. The third planet, which is on parallel axis but ahead of earth, is direct. So at the time of birth, the placement of planets are reflected as direct or retrograde. So direct, no need to write D or anything for direct. So all are direct except those which are retrograde. So retrograde planets are the planets which are also going forward like other planets but are behind the earth. Velocity of each planet is different, that we will discuss later. Now, the planets which are retrograde become more powerful than they should be as per their degree. Degree I will talk later. Degree means a strength. Strength gets enhanced. The strength gets improved of the planet. And when it is direct, it has its own natural strength. For example, if a planet has strength of 10 degree, then if it is retrograde, the actual strength is more than 10 degree. If it is direct, the strength is just 10 degree. Degree I will describe in another video. Now, the retrograde planet's strength improves, as I told you just now, compared to Earth. So compared to the influence on our lives. The result is that if Jupiter is retrograde in a planet in certain house, and Jupiter is supposed to give good result, and if it is retrograde, its good result improves. If suppose some planet Rahu is in a horoscope and Rahu is behind the earth, so Rahu will become retrograde. Then Rahu bad influence will increase. And if a planet like Ketu is retrograde, its bad influence increases. So whatever planet is retrograde to Earth, its intrinsic property improves. Improves, I mean intense, it becomes more intense, get intensified. The goodness and badness both increase. So any horoscope, first you should check which planets are retrograde. Like Saturn here retrograde. It is behind the earth on its axis. Jupiter is behind the earth on its axis. At the time of birth of the person for whom the horoscope has been given here. Now another important issue is the Rahu and Ketu are always retrograde in any horoscope. So Rahu and Ketu are moving forward, but Rahu and Ketu both are always behind the earth. So they are always retrograde in every horoscope. Now Sun and Moon are never retrograde. Sun and Moon are always ahead of Earth, like this position, third position. So Sun and Moon are never retrograde, they are always direct. Now other planets, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Venus, then Mercury, all the planets can be retrograde or direct depending on the time of birth and the horoscope. I saw a Sun and Moon never become retrograde, they are always direct. Mercury can be retrograde or direct depending on the time of birth and the horoscope. Jupiter can be retrograde or direct depending on time of birth and the horoscope. Saturn can be retrograde or direct depending on the time of birth and the horoscope. Ketu always retrograde. Rahu always retrograde. Venus can be retrograde or direct depending on the time of birth and horoscope. Mars can be retrograde or direct depending on the time of birth and the horoscope. So two planets always retrograde, Rahu and Ketu, and two planets always direct, Sun and Moon. Other planets can be either retrograde or direct depending on the time of birth. So I repeat at the end, retrograde planets are stronger than they are supposed to be as per their degree. Their goodness and badness both get intensified. So this is how we interpret retrograde planets. So this is a very important aspect of any horoscope. The moment you see a horoscope, you just find out which planet is retrograde. The horoscope will indicate R near a planet, like I have written R for Jupiter and R for Saturn. All other are direct. So in any horoscope, Rahu and Ketu always written R near Rahu or Ketu. And Sun and Moon can never be retrograde. So friends, if you like this video, please subscribe it. Thanks.